Hello and welcome to the Boys Upstairs Show. This is the 2024 Masters Show.
Woo! Woo!
So it's the time of year where everybody loves golf for a few days out of the year. A few of us on this Zoom love golf all year, but most people don't. And I am a huge fan of the Masters. I'm a huge fan of hearing Jim Nantz's voice and hearing that beautiful song played. And it's that time of year. So it's just going to be an open forum. We're going to give our best bets for the Masters this year. So whoever feels strongly, go ahead.
It is a magical place. It is a magical time. I have 3 picks for you. 2 of them are logical. 1 of them is illogical. We'll begin with the illogical one. Roy McIlroy to win at plus 1,000.
Not gonna happen.
It's not going to happen, but I have to do it because if it does happen and I didn't back him, I'll forever regret it. My second pick, Joaquin Niemann, playing extremely well. The odds are actually worse than you think. He has like the 12th best odds or something. Him to finish top 5. He's going to be sneaky. I don't think he's going to win, but he's going to be sneaky. And what could be my ultimate pick, running it back from 2022 where I fucking called it. You can clip it.
The point is showing that people that are playing hot going into the tournament are the ones that are going to win. And for that reason, I'm going to go with Scottie Scheffler.
Scottie Scheffler could be the worst odds that a golfer has ever had into any tournament ever. And he's going to win. So you should still fucking take it. Plus
Postman,
four,
I'm not gonna player hate on you here, but this is a show where we like to value hot takes, and you really come on here and say I'm gonna pick the guy who's plus 400 to win.
listen.
I mean, I agree with you. I think
it's not like I'm coming up here and saying, and it's like the Super Bowl, and it's like, oh, one team is very lopsided. There are 88 other players in this tournament.
No, I know.
He's the odds-on favorite. This is golf. Like anything could happen. To still call it, he's gonna win. I'm just telling you.
There's a reason he's that much of a favorite. That's what I was telling Jake, was that he's been playing he's that good. But,
yeah, I'm not saying it's a hot take. I'm just saying that's what's gonna happen, and it could not. There's a very likely chance it doesn't happen, but it's gonna happen.
It probably will. I agree with you. It probably will.
I'm not saying here I like this. I'm telling you what's happening.
The only reason that I could foresee this, not only not happening, but just him not getting the opportunity for it to happen, his wife, Meredith Scheffler, as you can see behind me, this picture was taken in March of 2024, a month ago. I don't know if it was the Players' Championship. I think that was mid-March. She is due to have a beautiful baby golfer at the end of the month, at the end of April. Things happen all the time. Water breaks. You guys seen the movies. And Scottie Scheffler, as well as Sam Burns, but let's be honest, there's no story with Sam Burns here. If Scottie Scheffler's wife, Miss Meredith, goes into labor, he will be leaving the tournament. He could be on 17 for day 3 or day 4, and he is walking away. He is an honorable man. There's nothing else to be said about that. That is the only thing that I could see hindering his chances. Not for him not to even to get the opportunity, Postman. What do you have to say?
If he's on 17 on Sunday with a chance to win,
He's got to leave. He's got to leave.
He's gonna fucking win.
He already said it, Postman. He said it.
Did he say it that hyperbolically?
He said, look, I gotta go. I gotta go.
He might leave on Sunday. If it's on Sunday and he's on the back 9, he's not leaving.
First bet, fun bet. Best amateur, Christo Lamprecht. I mean, hey, let's support the new guys onto the course. He's a very promising prospect.
What university does he attend?
He attends Georgia Tech University. I'm not sure if he still goes there, if he's a
He does.
but he has Georgia Tech in his DNA. So he knows the Georgia terrain, only about a 2-hour drive from where the Masters is going to be taking place. He's a solid plus 180, still plus money. I would just, have some more fun, show support to the entire field. As Postman said, he's a patron, as the fancy word for fan. He's a patron who enjoys golf all year. I myself am a patron who enjoys golf for 4 days.
Yep.
And it's the
At least
most
you admit
important, and it's the most important 4 days. So other than Christo Lamprecht, ladies and gentlemen, I am not picking Scottie Scheffler to win this tournament.
Oh!
I am picking a man who last year was 18 holes away from winning it. He was 2 shots ahead and then collapsed because he was not a day 4 type player. And that gentleman's name is Brooks Koepka. Listen.
Oh, did you really just say Brooks Koepka is not a day 4
I sure did.
player?
He is going
That is
to
the
be
worst take ever. I'm not saying I love Brooks Koepka by any means, but the dude is a multiple time major championship winner.
Well,
You
Sam,
cannot
you're
say
just
he is not a round four pick.
if you just want to not speak and allow me to educate you why, I'll explain to you. By the way, congratulations on the Bears having the best quarterback they've ever had in their history in the next 3 weeks, by the way.
Appreciate it.
Wrong episode.
Yo!
Wrong episode. Wrong episode.
But
Thank
here's
you.
the deal. I do not gauge Augusta like other tournaments. I understand Brooks has won the PGA and the British and Pebble Beach, whatever the fuck the name of the course. I couldn't care less. I judge Augusta National. That's what I judge it by. Has Brooks been a strong 4-day performer at Augusta National? He has not. I remember the year Tiger won it in 2019. Brooks had a lead. He was battling late, and he fell off at the end. Last year, he was 2 shots up on John Rahm with 18 to play, fell off at the end. This year, I believe he's learned from last year. He will be better. He will pounce. He did not play well in his previous live outing, even though I didn't watch it. I just heard that he was like +8 or something. But it's okay. Do you want to know why? It's called look ahead. That's what in all these great sporting teams do. You know, if you have, for example, if you're playing if you're in the NBA playing the Detroit Pistons, and then the game after you have the Boston Celtics, are you really caring about the Pistons? No. Do you think Brooks Koepka was caring about some live tournament in Miami? No, he was looking at Augusta National, ready to rock and roll. Brooks Koepka plus 1,800, some books plus 16, some books plus 2,000. Either way, it's a great Augusta player. I said that he collapses on the 4th day, which he does, but he's performed well, has a few, I think, top 5, top 10 finishes. I expect him to play well and win his first green jacket. And that's the one thing that's avoided him in his great career. Brooks Koepka will be the 2024 Masters champion, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, Sam. I just had to educate you on this is not golf. It's the Masters.
Well, no, I mean, what you said.
It's 2 different elements here.
What you said isn't wrong, but you worded it terrible. You worded it that Koepka is not Koepka in recent history is one of the best major championship golfers there is.
At the Masters, he is.
I'm not saying at the Masters. I'm saying.
Well, you heard what I said. I said at the Masters
voters.
at Augusta National, which is in Augusta, Georgia. Okay.
You said that after the fact. You said that after the fact.
After you interrupted me and didn't let me finish. Okay. Yeah. Listen. If you want to go back and rewind the tape, this is recorded. We tape it. Martin and Tommy and Rodrigo here caught it. Okay. This is what we do. This is what the gentleman upstairs.
Sorry for interrupting you. I do respect your analysis. I mean, I think Koepka could for sure win it. And
Sam, how many Masters winners have you correctly predicted in the last 4 years? I predicted 2 of them. How many have you predicted?
Jake, are you actually going to put real money on Brooks Koepka though?
Hey, listen, maybe I already did.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Maybe I already did.
Calling your bluff.
Listen, here's the deal. Sam and Postman are right. Scotty Scheffler should be the favorite, but at the end of the day, like you got to go out there and play 4 straight days of great golf on a tough course. I think +4. I think he should really be like +750 or something like that. Still the favorite, but +400 is too much.
Scotty Scheffler is going to win. I think he probably will end up winning it, but for content's sake and for anybody else besides him, I think it's going to be Xander Schauffele. He's been playing a lot. He's been playing really well. He's come close, I believe, in previous years. He's had some troubles in the 4th round, and not even at the 4th round as a total, but like right when it matters. And as Rodrigo told us right here, he is kind of a choker sometimes. But he's always hanging around there in the end, and I think this weekend could be his breakthrough. I don't think he's ever won a major, but he's been playing some of the best golf I've seen in a while. In terms of side thing, there's not much else you could say. I'm not going to sit here and try to convince everyone that Xander Schauffele is going to win the Masters. But top 10s, I'd like Jordan Spieth to get a top 10. He has always he's had a good history at Augusta besides his blow up that one year. Last few years, he just hasn't been able to find those extra strokes where he needs it, but he's been playing good golf recently. I believe he won a tournament not too long ago, but I think that's a good top 10, good value too. It's plus money. All my top 10s are plus money. I think
the top 10 that's not plus money, like just in general, is Scotty.
Scheffler's the only top 10 that's not plus money. But yeah, also I actually do agree with Martin. I think Joaquin Niemann's going to be up there. He's been playing Augusta well since he was an amateur, I believe.
Rodrigo said that. I did not say that. Joaquin Niemann missed the cut. Book it.
Okay, well, hey, fair enough. Another one plus 300 top 10.
Just don't put my name. Don't put my name in the same sentence as Joaquin Niemann saying that he's going to go far.
I thought it was you. I'm sorry, Martin. But
it was Rodrigo. Shout out Rodrigo.
2 more, and they are plus 300 and plus 320 respectively. Tommy Fleetwood and Wyndham Clark, top 10. I think that's great value there. Tommy Fleetwood always plays well in this tournament. He always shows up for the big ones every week. Every time you turn on that TV on a Saturday, Sunday in the majors, he's always right there in it. He's always making big shots. Wyndham Clark kind of just had a coming out party last year of being a very good golfer. He has a little bit of Patrick Reed in him, where he's not afraid to touch his club on the ground in a red staked area, or maybe get it on the ground of the bunker. Maybe step his foot down a little bit in thick rough, give himself an advantage. But hey, as long as he doesn't get caught with that, I think he has a very good shot of being a top 10 finisher in this year's Masters. And top 10 is a lot easier than top 5 because of ties. Because top 5 you can get screwed out of easily by just having 3 or 4 guys tied at second, and then all of a sudden you're 6th.
All right, I'll jump in right here to get on the top 10 bandwagon. We have it from our golf authority, Rodrigo, that Cam Smith is a sleeper this weekend, and Cam Smith is plus 290 to finish in the top 10, and I think that is good value at plus 290 for Cam Smith. He's a good golfer. He's got a good stick on him, and I think that he's going to finish in the top 10.
We know what week it is. 4 days of golf. I like watching golf normally. In Masters, the Open, anytime there's a big tournament, you can usually get a rise out of me. That being said, if we're starting with winners, hopefully you guys can still see me and see my screen. I'm taking Wyndham Clark here. First of all, pretty solid value at plus 4,000. I think that's just kind of his experience, or should I say lack thereof, when it comes to Augusta. Like, you got guys like Patrick Cantlay, Tony Finau, Ludwig Aberg, who have better odds than him. But he's playing some of the best golf we've ever seen right now, and he's been tremendously locked in since he won his first major last year. So I really do like Wyndham Clark plus 4,000. As for some top 10 picks, I think Corey Connors provides some good value at plus 450. He usually hangs around. If he can just get over the hump and make the cut, he sometimes struggles in the rain. So Thursday could be a little bit of a challenge for him. But I like Corey Connors top 10 plus 450. I'm a Shane Lowry guy. I'm always going to sprinkle something on him. Whether he wins or loses. If he loses, I don't want to lose a bet as well. And if he wins, I'm not going to be mad if I didn't make money, because he's my favorite golfer. So I really do hope that Shane Lowry performs well. Eric Van Rooyen, top 20. With a stash like that, you're just bound to perform.
I believe Sean picked him to win like 2 years ago when we did this, just because
he did.
I did. Wow.
How about you back him again?
Yeah, why don't you get back on the horse, Sean?
I'm gonna go take a shower and hit the hay. Best of luck to everybody. Great catching up.
Hey, enjoy the next 4 days, gentlemen.
Enjoy some golf.
Best time of the year.